Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dntv News. I'm KP.
And I'm Marianne.
And this week we have the latest in music, fashion, and reality.
We do. Starting off, we're talking about the derailment of the Amtrak train. Then we're going down to the final season of American Idol. And wrapping up, we're talking about the craziest graduation ceremony ever.
Ugh, all because of these goobers. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dntv News. First, before we start anything, did you guys miss us? We've been gone for a week, and I know how much you enjoy me and Ariane bringing you the news.
You do.
Yeah, because we've been getting the feedback. We hear you. I hear you.
Thank you so much, guys. We love it.
Yes.
Love it.
So now that that's out the way, there's been a lot that's been going on in the world this week. But first and foremost, I feel like we should talk about Amtrak.
We should. It's right here in our backyard. We're in Philadelphia.
Right. Hundreds of people injured, a couple people dead, and details are still coming about everything that has happened with it. You know, do you have any more information on this?
I do. So the driver was a 32-year-old. His name is Brandon Bostian.
Okay.
Nothing on his record before this. He was taking a curve that says it's 55 miles per hour, but he went twice the speed limit.
Wow, I heard it was like 108 or something like that?
Something crazy like that. I don't know what made him do this. They're trying to figure out all those details. But what's crazy is the stories that are coming out of this tragedy. One little boy came up from Baltimore with his mom trying to find his father, who takes this train all the time from Washington to New York, just to find out that he was smushed between two train cars.
Jesus.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a tragedy. And you know what? It was something else I heard that was just as tragic. You know, not as intense.
No, definitely not.
But it was tragic nonetheless. There was a principal in Georgia. I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a principal in Georgia who was doing a commencement speech at a graduation recently, and she said a series of
interesting things.
Interesting, to say the least.
I think this was all spurred from a portion of the program being missed.
Yes.
And in a way to get around that, she started to get a little angry.
But you know what? I think, if you haven't seen the video, I'm sure we'll give you a little insight on what the video has to say.
That was so rude. Where are you, you little coward? Come on back up here, let's talk.
But I feel like this is a year's worth of frustration that just built up, because you just don't become instantly racist.
No.
Like you had that built up in your system for a very long time. Am I right, people?
Yes, let's break it down for them a little bit.
Right.
So we're watching this video, Kyle and I, and the principal comes up to the mic and she's saying, "You people are just so rude."
You people.
You people.
That's one.
Then she follows this up with, "Oh, look at all those people. The black people are leaving."
No, she said, what she had said was,
what did she say, Kyle?
"Look who's leaving. All the black people."
It was my fault that we missed it in the program.
People walking out.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
I swear Aunt Bertha, Cousin Jimmy, everybody in that graduation got up and was about to bum rush her on that stage, as they should have. But good news came from this. She got fired.
She did.
And that's according to
Bye,
the
Felicia.
Right. Boop. What else is going on in the world?
Okay, so let's take it up to New England with the Patriots and Deflategate.
Oh, Lord.
Tragic. So our big man, the QB, is out for 4 games next season. The team was fined $1 million, $1.5 million. Yes, my apologies.
That's fine.
And what else happened?
First of all, that's not my quarterback,
Okay,
because I'm a proud Eagles fan.
Me too.
And,
Bleed green.
yes, but you know, the Patriots, they're supposed to be all-American team and nothing's going on with them. But to find out that Tom Brady blatantly lied about deflating the footballs and not knowing anything about it, it just comes into question, you know, their win in the Super Bowl and their credibility as a team, because they've won multiple Super Bowls and they've had scandals in the past with cheating. Like they had the video gate before and now Deflategate. So
they have all the issues.
All the issues. And it's just going to be interesting seeing what's going on in the future, if they're going to lessen the fine, if they're going to not suspend him for so many games. But you know what was also interesting?
What's that?
Is they compared Tom Brady's punishment and penalty to Ray Rice's penalty.
Oh, I heard about
and
this.
everything. I feel like that's two separate.
They are two different issues.
Completely different issues.
We're talking about some footballs, the actual balls, and a whole human being. So let's put things in their place.
Yeah, perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's talk about something really fun.
Okay. Fun or the end of an era?
Or the end of an era, or sad.
Well, depending on how you looked at it, because I ain't watched the show since Fantasia 1, but
we're talking about American Idol, guys. Yes. One of my favorite shows on TV. So, womp womp. Right. Next season is the very last season. I don't get to watch J-Lo's fabulous self walking out every week.
But you know what? I feel like after a certain season, people were only really showing up for the judges. Like, you know, especially after Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj, that whole fiasco happened, right?
It did.
It just like kind of went downhill from there. But you know, American Idol, it'll be their 15th season, their final season. They've had a great run. They've had a string of stars come out of it. Kelly Clarkson, Fantasia,
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah. I love Carrie Underwood.
Love her.
Did you take a bat to the car whenever you get?
I mean, maybe not really. I'm not crazy, I promise. But the last winner is Nick Fradiani, and this man came out of nowhere. 5 weeks ago, I was like, oh, I mean, he's cool. But I was with my man, Ray Vaughn. He's beautiful. So Nick won. He's our boy from Connecticut. And what about him? He is your regular American guy. He is like the quintessential American Idol, and I cannot wait to see what he comes out with on his album.
Okay, well, we'll see. Well, the final season of American Idol is in production now. They're taking online submissions for the auditions this year, and it'll be a wrap. I just hope everybody who's included, who won in the past, all the past judges can come back and do an all-star performance.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. But I think that's it for DNTV News this week. It was a pleasure. And I'm just happy to be back with you guys. Me too. I'm like, shout outs to Brittany. She wasn't able to make it this week, but we love her all the same. And we'll see her next week because, you know, she's a trooper.
She's going to bring us all of our hip hop music news and everything you need to know about the festivals. The Roots Picnic is coming up, guys.
That is 2 weeks. Yes.
What are you going to wear? I'm going to put a segment together on what you should wear. So check it out on the fashion page.
And clearly she knows what she's talking about. But until next time, guys, keep dreaming.
Bye.